Like many other Palestinians in Gaza, the Abu Maryam family live in a tent in Al-Muwasi, an Israeli-designated safe zone in southern Gaza. Etimad, her husband Arif, and their 2 grown children fled their home in northern Gaza and have been displaced 5 times since the beginning of the war between Israel and Hamas last year. They worry about surviving the winter.
The idea that winter is coming and there will be rain is a scary and bleak idea. Because we live in tents of fabric, it cannot bear the rain.
Etimad says it is impossible to maintain basic hygienic standards living in a tent.
There is no cleanliness. All day I try to organize and clean, and yet I feel like I haven't done anything. Insects and mice are widespread here. They gnaw at clothes, bedding, and bags of legumes.
Etimad's husband Arif says rain used to be seen as a blessing for Gazans, especially those working in agriculture. But now he says it's a curse.
In
the old days, we prayed for rain. It was something we thanked God for. But now we pray for no rain because we are living under a piece of plastic. Everything is turned against us. Even agricultural land, which was for farming, is now the place where we set our tents.
Winter is arriving as Gaza's humanitarian crisis is getting worse. The medical system is barely functioning, and UNRWA, the lead UN agency working with the Palestinians, says there is simply not enough food for the population of more than 2 million Palestinians, especially in northern Gaza.
So there is a real risk today that we again entering into the winter. The immunity system of the people it's much more weakened, that we enter a situation where famine or acute malnutrition is unfortunately again a likelihood. And again, this can be avoided.
Israel recently severed ties with UNRWA, saying some of its employees took part in the October 7th attack on Israel, a claim UNRWA denies. The Israel Defense Forces, or IDF, says it allows enough international aid into Gaza through its checkpoints and that the problem is one of distribution inside Gaza.
Today we have more than 800 trucks that waiting for the international community to deliver it from here to the people inside Gaza.
As the Abu Maryam family sees things, it doesn't really matter who is responsible for the lack of aid. They are facing another cold, rainy winter in a tent, not knowing when they will be able to move back home. Linda Gradstein, VOA News.